Hi, I'm Kelley Rush, Forest Yoga Guardian. Today we'll be practicing self-care, and we'll be using chair and a strap. And what this means is practicing in a way that every breath and every pose, you use it to specifically nourish and revitalize your heart. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and feel for centering yourself. Press down through your feet, lengthen down through your sit bones and tailbone into the chair. Feeling for lifting up through your spine, lifting up through your ribs, and relaxing your shoulders down away from your ears and your neck. Call yourself into center. Put your hands on your heart and feel for the breath right underneath your hands. And immediately start to tap into using each breath as a way to open up your heart and to restore your energy, bringing it into a place that feels very, very nourishing. Start to tap into an audible whisper. Narrow your throat muscles just a little bit, creating this sound. It'll also help you regulate the length of your breath. Breathing in until you're completely full. Breathing out, pull your belly in and feel for releasing the breath all the way until you're empty. You'll be using this ujjayi breathing throughout the rest of your practice today. Using it as a way to replenish. Lightly open up your eyes. Continue this deep breathing. Wrist stretches, starting with your right hand extended out in front of you. Spread across your fingers. Start with your pinky. Take one full breath. Draw the pinky back towards the top of your hand. Moving over to your ring finger. Feel the stretch coming from the fingertip all the way through your palm. To your middle finger. Take the extra time to complete each part of your breath. That's part of self-care, is learning how to take this extra time for yourself, not hurrying. Feel the stretch fanning across your wrist and your palm, extending out through each fingertip. When you come to the thumb, bring your palm up, reach underneath the back side of the hand, grab your thumb, pull out, create a little space at the thumb and the wrist junction. Angle the palm down and forward and pull back gently until you feel the stretch come into your thumb. Second side. Reach out through your left hand, fan across your fingers, start with your pinky. Close your eyes now. Track the feeling of stretch through your hand without using the visual cue of your eyes. One breath per finger. Your mind goes anywhere else. Draw it back to the feeling of the stretch coming into each finger. Continue listening for your breath. If your breath starts to get flat or your mind starts to wander, use your breath as a way to call yourself back in. When you come to the thumb, hand up, reach behind, grab your thumb, pull out, pull back, and angle your wrist down. Release your hands. Breathe in, lift up through your chest and stretch your hands out to the sides of the room. Elbows a little bit bent, bringing your shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe in, spread your fingers, feel the aliveness, reach out through your palms. Exhale, curl one finger at a time into your palm, make a fist, and pour the knuckles straight down towards the floor. Feel the stretch coming to the wrist, through the forearm up to your elbow. Inhale, reach out, this time palms facing forward, thumbs reaching up. Exhale, bring your thumb in, grab your thumb, squeeze it, and pour the pinky line side of your hand down towards the floor. Breathe in, reach out, spread your fingers out, press through the sides of the room, elbows down, chest up. Exhale, curl one finger at a time, squeeze your hand and pour the knuckles down, feeling that stretch coming into the top of the wrist, all the way to your elbows. Breathe in, reach out, palms facing forward, reach out through the center part of your wrist. Exhale, thumb in, squeeze the thumb, pour the pinky side down. And release. Let your arms go completely. Don't use your arms. Breathe in. Feel your chest lift up. Exhale. Pull your belly towards your spine. Shoulder shrugs. Big inhale. Fill yourself up very, very slowly. Hold in your breath. Shrug your shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades in and gently pull down towards your tailbone. Inhale, balloon your breath into your ribs. Hold in the breath, shrug your shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades in and then pull all the way down. Feel for squeezing out all of that congestion and tension in your upper back. Long inhale, lengthen out even a little bit more. Hold in the breath, shrug your shoulders straight up, straight back. Exhale, squeeze top of your shoulder blades in, pull all the way down towards the bottom tips. And then release. Take another big breath. Feel around inside, close your eyes. Feel the new space that you've created in your upper back. Seated cat-cow, bring your hands on the top and the front side of your knees. Inhale, hinge from the hips. Pull your chest forward. Lightly lift the chin, stretching from chin through the throat to the chest. Exhale, rounding back, curl your chin in towards your chest and spread across your upper back. Inhale, come forward, extend through the front of the heart, open up through the chest, open up through your throat. Exhale, roll back, pull away from your hands, straightening your arms. Belly pulls towards your spine. Inhale, lean forward. Squeeze your elbows towards your rib cage now. Start to introduce more of that shrug feeling in your upper back. Exhale, round back. Breathe in, come on back up to center. Take one full breath. Feel the shift inside, how you're already starting to feel that nourishment from just doing a few of these poses. Bring your feet in, squeeze your knees in, coming into a lateral stretch. Right hand on the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to your right. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears and angle your chin in towards your right shoulder. Close your eyes, feel for creating a lot of breath along the left side, where you feel the lung pressing up against the inner ribs. You feel each rib space starting to open up and feeling that extra quality of delight, where it feels really good to take in a big full breath. Neck stretch. Sweep, left hand down towards the floor. Press out through your active hands. Spread your fingers apart. Pull away until you feel the stretch between your ear, the upper trapezius, all the way down through your hand. Second head position, line up your right ear over your right shoulder. Feeling for the side of your neck opening up. To come out of the pose, bring your right hand up against your cheek, lovingly, with a lot of care. Pick your head back up. Release both hands out on your knees. Take another feeling breath. Second side, left hand to the outside of the knee. Inhale, reach up through your left arm. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Angle your chin down. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Focus in on the right side. Neck release. Sweep, right hand down towards the floor. Spread out through your fingertips. Press down towards the floor, feeling the new sensation travel up to your neck. Release and turn your head, chin forward, left ear relaxing down towards left shoulder. Feel for teasing out the tightness trapped and held in the right side of your neck. Relax the neck a little bit more. Sometimes we hold on, we feel for a stretch, but we don't go deep into a relaxed feeling. So feel for that here. Relax it a little bit more. To come out, left hand to the side of the face. Cradle your head in your hand. Bring your head back up. Rest both hands out on the knees, feeling all around your neck. Feel the new energy that you've created so far. Spinal twist. Turn your knees to the left. Bring your knees together and make sure you're secured on the chair, that you don't feel like you're hanging off the edge. Breathe in, lengthen up through your spine. Bring the back of your head over your lower back. Breathing in another big half breath, lifting up ribs away from your hips. Exhale, spinal twist to face the back of your chair. Bring your elbows down and start to feel for gently twisting, using the hands on the chair to help you revolve, especially in your mid and upper back. Exhale, untwist. Second side. Knees turning to the right. Squeeze your knees in and lengthen your tailbone and low back down. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, twist to face the back of your chair. Listening to your breath. If your breath starts to get choppy, then you're twisting a little bit too strong. Less effort. So all these poses are more about the self-discovery. How do you work in a way that feels revitalizing and not stressful? Untwist. Bring yourself back to center. And then reach around, grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt from a robe. You can use anything that has a long tail to it. Starting to stretch out the back of your leg. Loop the strap around your hands like this. That will help so that you're not having to hold on so strong with the knuckles, which builds more tension in your hands. Left leg, pull in your belly, lift the knee up and loop it around your heel. Press down through your right foot, lengthen up tall through your spine. Exhale, extend out through your left foot. If you're very, very tight, bend the left knee a little bit, feeling for a stretch in the back of your leg. Close your eyes, feeling inside for the breath moving in and out very, very slowly. Paying attention to your breath in this way is one of the best gifts in self-care. Shoelace variation. Bend your left knee, bring the ankle up on your thigh, and just release the strap over your legs. Flex out your left heel, press out through your heel, and bring your left hand behind the knee. Just that gives you a little more support so you don't overstretch at the knee. Breathe in, lift up in your chest. Exhale, tip forward until you feel a stretch in the left hip and around the outside of your hamstrings. Breathe in, lift up through your chest and your collarbones. Exhale, relax the jaw and feel free easing into your left hip. This is a great nourishing pose. It requires a little more time in it, which is another great way to bring it into self-care, where you're taking that extra time, you're not in a hurry, and you're really focused on how do you breathe in a way that fills you up. Come on back up. Assist your leg off of your thigh. Feel the blood flow moving all the way down your leg. Will feel a little bit different. Second side, grab your strap, loop it around your hands, bring it around right heel. Lift up tall through your spine. Extend straight out through your right leg. Pull your toes towards your shin and extend out through your heel. A little more detail here. Lift your chest up. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Shoelace variation. Bend the knee, bring it over the ankle, or over the thigh rather. Take the strap over your legs, support to that outer edge of your knee. Lifting up through your chest and lean forward into it until you feel a stretch coming into the right side. It doesn't take much. If you're very flexible, you can play the edge. Listen to your breath, because that'll be a tool for if you're going too deep in the pose. If your breath gets super short, or you even lose the focus of your breathing, you're in too deep. You want to back out until you're able to track the breath. This is one of my favorite poses. It's a really good one if you have a lot of low back tension, or you have sciatica, or you tend to sit a lot. It brings a lot of blood flow and a lot of aliveness to your hips and your glutes. I'm sure you feel that about now. Great for dead butt. Breathe in, come on up. Exhale, release. Take the strap off to the side. And we'll be focusing now on your lower belly. Sit towards the front edge of your chair and then lean back onto your chair, bringing your elbows in. We'll start with pulling your abs toward your spine. Don't let your belly puff forward. Pull it in. Immediately start to connect with a contraction here. Lift up through your chest and you're just looking over the horizon. Your chin isn't up where it tightens up your neck. In fact, it might even serve you better to tuck your chin down just a little bit. Starting with one leg at a time. Inhale, press your feet into the floor. Exhale, raise your left knee in and up towards your ribs. Inhale, put your foot back down on the floor. Exhale, raise your right knee up. Pull belly in and squeeze your thigh towards your ribs until you feel empty. Inhale, bring your foot down. Exhale, lift up through your left knee. Inhale, foot down, press down into the floor. Exhale, bring right knee up. Inhale, foot down. Stay here, exhale. Advanced variation. You can continue to work one leg at a time, especially if you're kind of low back vulnerable. Otherwise, you can up level. It's where we lift both knees at the same time. Deep inhale until you're full. Exhale, pull your belly in and bring both knees up towards your chest and your ribs. Inhale, bring your legs down almost to the floor. Exhale, pull belly in, raise your knees up. Inhale, bring your feet down, not touching. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, feet down. Exhale, feet up. Release. Bring your knees and your feet down and come forward. Hold onto the back of your chair. Stay at that front edge of your chair and open up your chest. Pull away from the back of the chair. Chin comes in and feel a stretch coming into the back of your neck and up into your chest. come up. Coming into hip flexing and psoas stretch. Feels really good after doing the ab work. And for those of you that practice yoga on your mat, it opens up a similar area to when we do bridge pose. Knees facing the left. Hold onto the back of your chair and start with your right knee off the chair. You can point the toes back or even curl your toes under. Fire up your inner leg. Squeeze your inner thigh towards the chair. Tailbone angling down towards the seat of the chair. Feel for an action there. Breathe in, lift your ribs up. Exhale, extend your arm up. Feeling for lifting up your arm without tightening up your shoulder. The right shoulder staying down away from the ear. A little deeper, bring your hand down and lean forward. Stretch back through your right leg. Press the heels straight back. If you have low back sensitivity, stay more at this forward diagonal with your hand on your chair. If you want a little bit more, begin lifting up through your chest until you feel it stretch through the front of your hip flexors. You want a little bit stronger, raise your right arm back up. Listening for a relaxed quality in each breath. Release, hand comes down, lean forward, use your abs, bring your foot down. Switch, second side. These poses are about 5 breaths each variation. Secure yourself on the chair, hold onto the back of the chair and angle left knee off, pointing the toes or curling them under. Squeeze inner thigh towards the edge of the chair. Lengthen down through the tailbone. Breathe in, lift your ribs up, raise up your left arm. Going into second stage, bring your hand down, lean forward, lunge your left leg back farther. Use your legs, so it's not a time to just kind of hang out on the chair. Use this as a strengthening move too. Press down through your front foot and reach back through your left heel. Choosing to either stay forward or start to come upward. Feeling for where you can get the best feeling sensation into your left hip. Optional to raise your left arm up. Release, bring your hand down, pull in your belly, and bring your leg forward. Stand up. Coming into a downward dog variation, I'm going to turn my chair this way just so you can see what's happening in the pose. You'll have your chair to the top of the mat like this, where the back of the chair is facing forward. Downward dog variation. Bring your hands onto the outside edges of the chair and then step your feet back. Lengthening out through your spine and ears centered between your upper arms. Bring your chin in just a little bit, feeling for the back of the neck lengthening. Breathe in, scoop your sit bones up. Exhale, drive down through your feet and feeling for a strong foundation all the way down to the soles of your feet. To come out, bend your knees, walk in towards the chair. Hands are on top of the chair. Working with a standing cat-cow variation. I really love this one. Bend your knees a little bit so they're not locked back. Inhale, scoop your chest forward, slide your shoulders towards your hips. Exhale, continue to bend your knees, round your spine, tuck your chin toward your chest. Inhale, scoop sit bones back, open the front of the spine. Exhale, round your spine, pull belly in, curl around your diaphragm. Inhale, scoop sit bones up, chest forward, lifting lightly through the chin, not where it grabs tension. Exhale, round. Bring your spine in neutral. Chest opening. Bring your feet in a little bit closer together. Bring your hands a little bit closer underneath your chest so your thumbs are touching. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, reach left arm up, open your chest. Exhale, bring your hand back down. Inhale, right arm reaches up, open through the chest. Exhale, bringing it back down. This time, look down at the chair, eyes stay looking downward. Inhale, sweep left arm up, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, opening it up. Exhale, bringing it down. Inhale, looking up. Follow the hand. Only reach back as far as your eyes can see. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring down. Stay looking down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it down. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms, stand up. Exhale, bring your hands back into a prayer position. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, feet are active. So lift up your toes. Balance your weight evenly over the instep of the soles of your feet. So right over your arches. Tree pose. Standing to the side of your chair. You can use the side of your chair. I'll actually move this off here just so I'm in the camera angle here. Use the chair for balance. So if you feel a little bit unsteady, then hold on to the chair. Pick a focal point with your eyes. Let me move this back just a little bit. Pick a focal point with your eyes and press down through your feet. Balancing over onto your left foot, rotate out through the knee and bring your right foot to in the inner calf or assisted above the knee. And then squeeze your hips in. Press down through your standing foot and lift up through your chest. If you're using the chair, start to look over the horizon. You can bring your hand or hands into namaste or half namaste. Again, use that chair there if you need additional balance. Focusing on the quality of your breath. To come out, use your belly. Bring your knee to center and bring it down. Standing here in mountain, feel. Second side. Again, I'm just moving my chair. You don't need to. Just walk over to the other side of your chair. Press down through your feet and balance on your right foot. Bring left foot above or up above the knee. Squeeze in through the hips. Feel for a peaceful, deep breath. Sometimes when we're balancing, we over-try, and then we start to get into that frustrating spin, which kind of pulls you out of self-care. Continue to come on back in. Give yourself the best quality of attention. Release. Bring your knee down, your feet down. Peek down at your feet, feet about hip width apart. Release your hands, stand back in mountain. Coming into pyramid pose. Your chair to the top of the mat and facing the back side of the chair. I'm turning my chair once again, just so you can see the demo more clearly. Step your right foot right underneath the front part of your chair. Step back your left leg, straighten both legs. Your legs are about 3.5 to 4 feet apart. Reach back through the heel. Another alignment note here, don't line up your heels. Instead, be about a hip width apart distance. Inhale, lift your chest up. Lift these front ribs off of your belly. Exhale, angle and tip your tailbone back. And rest your forearms onto the back side of the chair. Feeling around with your attention down into the back of your legs. When you breathe in, bear down just a little bit through your belly. Breathe in so big that you feel like you're filling up your legs with the breath. Now bending your knee, add a little bonus lunge move here. Hands to the top of the chair and then pivot your back heel up. Walk it or slide it back a little bit more, starting to feel for a deeper lunge. Chest lifting up, shoulders relaxing down. Hug through your hips, especially the left hip. Feel it squeezing and supporting around the joint. To come out, straighten the leg, pivot your feet, heel toe your feet back in. Second side, pyramid. Step left foot forward, right leg back. Your back toes turn out just a little bit. Breathe in, lift up through your chest, your collarbones. Exhale, tip forward, tailbone reaching back. If your mind has strayed in any way, recommit yourself to self-care. Recommit yourself to channeling the best quality attention, the best, most delicious breaths moving inside of you. lunge. Bring your hands to the top of the chair. Heel toe, kind of wriggle back. Deepen through the lunge. Bend your left knee, squeeze through the right glutes. Feel your tailbone lengthen down towards the floor. That will go deeper into your hip flexors. If there's ever any kind of stress feeling in your lower back, lean forward a little bit. That angle will help decompress your lower back. Release. Straighten your front leg. Heel toe your feet back in. Come sit back in your chair. Adjust your chair so you're facing the top. Reseat yourself, pressing down through your feet and lengthening up through your spine. Coming back to your neck and shoulders. Starting with unlocking your shoulders. Lift up through your right arm, your elbow in line with your shoulder, and your fingers spreading apart. Send your elbow forward. Connecting into the serratus muscle that fans underneath your shoulder blade all the way around your rib cage. Take your left hand, bring it under, and the thumb connecting into your armpit. Pull your shoulder blade down until you feel that contraction there. Take a big breath underneath where you have your left hand. Second stage of unlocking your shoulders. You'll skip this if you've had any kind of dislocation in the shoulder and continue breathing with your hand on your rib. Take your left hand, grab your bicep, pull and lengthen your upper arm away from the shoulder. Continue to pull the shoulder blade down and focus on breathing into your right shoulder joint. Third stage, bring left hand up against the elbow. Continue these other two moves. Hand up against the elbow, flex your chest until you feel your pectoral muscle engage right there on the right side of the chest. Continue pressing hand into elbow, elbow into hand. Release. Swing your arm. We'll unlock the other shoulder here in a moment. Take a moment to feel the release. That was a strengthening move there, and unlocking your shoulders is a great one to help strengthen all around your shoulders, which tend to be kind of weak from our posture, how our posture gets caved in throughout the day, depending on what we're doing in our life, how we just kind of carry it all in our shoulders. We want to get them strong so that we feel really healthy and supported in our life and in all of these yoga poses that you're practicing. Second side, reach up through your left elbow and pull your left shoulder blade down. Spread out into your fingers. Right hand comes around, feel for the serratus area, thumb up into your armpit. Feel with your thumb, it's like it's hooking underneath your shoulder blade, right where it meets the armpit. Then pull that shoulder blade down until you feel those muscles engage. You may feel fatigue there. Continue to breathe into that area. Give it some breath support. Second stage, grab your bicep. Pull and lengthen your upper arm away from your shoulder. Your shoulder blade continues to move downward. Focus on bathing your left shoulder inside, all around it with your breath. Third stage, hand up against the elbow, flex your chest. Feel for that heart hoop from the center of your sternum all the way around, engaging. Release, swing your arm. Moving now into a full-on stretch of eagle. Bring your feet in. This part in your legs is optional. Cross right thigh over left thigh. If you can't sit cross-legged, you can also cross at your ankles and squeeze through your knees. Support yourself with your abs. So we're doing all this work in your shoulders right now, and really your abdominals are better equipped to support your spine and your whole upper body than your shoulders. So pull in your belly through this whole neck sequence. Lifting up through your right elbow and then sliding your left elbow underneath, intertwine your forearms. Another way you can modify the pose is hold onto the top of your shoulders if that feels strenuous in your shoulders. So either here or here. Pull your shoulder blades down and lift your chest up. Head comes forward towards your wrists. Stretch and lengthen your breath in between your shoulders and into your upper back. Bring your head back over your spine, release. Reach back, hold on to the back edge of your chair and lean forward. Let your chin come towards your throat. Sit back up. Second side, use your belly through the transition, cross, left thigh over the top, press down through your right foot. Bring left arm up, then right, and bring right elbow under. Shoulder blades pull down, heart and chest lifting up. Release your head towards your hands. Feel for full saturation of your breath all the way through your shoulders, all the way through your breasts and into your chest. Return your head back over your spine, release. Reach back, hold on to the back edge of your chair, lean forward. Come back up, feet back down to the floor. Feet about hip width apart, rest your hands on your thighs. Recenter like you're in a seated mountain pose. Listening inside, tuning into your breath. Gather your hands to your heart. Bring in gratitude. Focus on something that you're very deeply thankful for. This can be one of the most wonderful ways to practice self-care. Bring in the gratitude, and with your breath, feel for fully absorbing it. All that's sacred within me honors all that's sacred within you. Namaste.